Come Monday, texting while driving in Virginia will be a primary offense.
Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Jeff Goldberg live in Arlington now with how this law will affect you.
Well, Atria, that law enforcement is really hoping that the progression of texting and driving is similar to that of seatbelts. How many years ago a lot of people got in the car and did not put them on. Now most people get in the car and put on that seatbelt without thinking twice. The hope is that people who text and drive now will not do it at all in the future. And law enforcement believes that tougher laws do make a difference. You never know what you'll see driving around the Capitol Beltway, but chances are you will see this. Someone texting while driving at speeds of 60 to 70 miles an hour.
And I just don't think that it's appropriate to be doing two things at once, especially when one is driving.
Yeah, it's possible. I think everyone does every once in a while.
But starting Monday, texting and driving becomes a primary offense in Virginia, joining D.C., Maryland, and 39 other states where law enforcement officers can pull over drivers solely for texting or emailing while driving.
I really welcome that.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
I think it's good to make it an offense. I think it's hard to enforce.
Alexandria Police Lieutenant Mark Bergen says law enforcement will take more action now that they don't have to first pull over someone for a secondary offense, like failing to use a blinker or having a busted taillight.
We don't want to have to follow somebody for 3 blocks while they're doing something we know is dangerous before we can stop them. We can stop them right there.
One thing we see a lot, and people apparently do a lot, is texting at a stoplight.
Yeah, I've done that.
Then look up and down until it's time to go.
Occasionally, however, my wife says, okay, the lights changed.
The big question, of course, is whether tougher laws will change driver behavior.
I don't. I think it's really hard to change people's behavior.
I think people will still do what they do.
I think once people get caught doing it, they'll stop.
So that seems to be a lot of consensus. People will not change their behavior until there are penalties involved. And as far as those penalties, the first citation will be $125. Any additional citation will be $250. That new law in Virginia goes on the books Monday, July 1st. Live in Arlington, Jeff Goldberg, ABC 7 News.
All right, Jeff.